What's going on, guys? Samuel World from Samuel the Beast here, and can you believe that as I'm releasing this video, it has now been 20 freaking years since Survivor came out? It's really has now been that long since my favorite show of all time has been released. Yeah, May 31st, when Survivor first aired on CBS, and now has still a big phenomenon to this very day. A show that, for sure, definitely had a lot of ups and downs, but more reality show honestly has had ups and downs. But it's a show that I will always think about as a show. I always think about as a show. I always gravitate a lot towards. It's pretty much changed my life in pretty much the best way possible. Like, I'm not sure if I'd be in some ways I'd be better, one of the better person I can take around Survivor, honestly, because it's a show that has inspired me, it has helped me, it's a show that provides so much entertainment, and the show I truly will forever always love and cherish, no matter what. I will forever love and appreciate Survivor for what it's not only given me, but my family, but also to millions of fans that are still supportive of the show to this day, despite all its ups and downs. I mean, up and then, I'm thinking with May 31st being the first year, 20 years since the show's been released, I figured I'd do at least one video on the show. I was actually planning on doing something on volume during one on 31st, which is where I like a lot of the seven best franchises, but considering a lot of stuff I've been doing lately, I decided to not do it, honestly, which is unfortunate, but what can you do? So what I'm doing today? Well, that's going to be a casting video. I mean, I figured since I'm big stuff, I think I'd do some casting videos. I mean, why the hell not? And it's actually not going to be for a Second Chance 2 or a first boot season or an early boot season, which I will definitely be doing those. I will definitely be doing those videos. I'll be freaking doing for like a run-up season. But for today, I'm going to do an interesting thing that I think that would be an interesting thing to do, actually, and that's called Survivor Third Time's the Charm. I'm not sure if he's like that title, but it's basically, honestly, it's kind of like Second Chance season. It's kind of basically a third chances season. We get a lot of players that compete for the third time, and I'm saying, again, kind of like Second Chance season, just, again, being for the third time, trying to truly prove themselves that do have what it takes to be a sole survivor. I think that could be an interesting topic, honestly, as I figure the people I would want to be on the season. Again, I don't know if some people are going to be like true guarantees, honestly, to be honest, but as I know, some people have said they're going to be on the show in the moment. There are a few I definitely do know. Like, honestly, I would have put Russell. It's probably why I'm not gonna put Russell Swan on the list. And originally, I wasn't gonna put Michael Scoop in until I was reminded of a lot of the stuff that he's done. And there's no way like me on Showtime. So like, there's definitely a few survivors that I definitely do know won't play the show again. But as far as I'm gonna tell, I'm not 100% sure if they want to play the show again. I mean, if they do, let me know down below, honestly. But this is gonna be just a simple, fun casting video, so maybe not take it too that seriously and all that, but it's just a lot of fun to do. And that's what these casting videos are. They're just really fun videos and all that. So this might be a little bit different than most of my videos. So let's get to it. I got the cast right here, and let's get started. The first cast member of this season, I'm gonna start with the guys. I'm gonna start with the girls. The first one I'm currently here is David Wright. I mean, I had to put David here, honestly. I'm sure David was someone that I would love to always be on the show. I mean, crazy. That's so crazy we can even keep saying, but of course, David will probably be on a season like this. Like, I love David because, he's definitely my top 10 favorite players of all time, honestly. And he was actually the person I was rooting for to win, honestly. And so it's fortunate to have add one, but oh no, I'm not including winners on this list, by the way. I'm not including winners because, I mean, since it's like 13 seasons, I think that makes more sense. So, I'm going to include our Bill and Tik Tok-sammyklinger. Actually, a lot more choices than I actually expected, honestly. So, well, really interesting. But I included David Wright here. He's the one that would definitely be perfect for this season, and someone that I'm definitely rooting for a third chance, honestly, because, why not? And I'm not sure this guy's being good, but I also put Caleb Reynolds here. He was the day 9 person. He got out day 9 twice. First time he got evacuated on his first time, which is probably the most harrowing and most emotional evacuation out of any season of Survivor. And again, the game swamp screw in the Game Changers. And funny thing, I actually liked Caleb in those seasons more than I ever did on this entire run on Big Brother, where he finished fourth. Yeah. Yeah, but why not? I put him on the list. Maybe the chance he'll finally show that he has what it takes to be a true survivor. Maybe he'll finally. I mean, he has kind of proven himself in the short time he was on the show, but he's someone that I think could really make it far given the opportunities. And again, it's just luck was really in favor, but maybe I have another chance to prove it. I'm not sure if he wants to be honest, but I still put him on the cast. And I also put two people that I think are very worthy of this because that is Andrew Savage and Terry Dietz. Like Andrew Savage, of course, the guy that got blindsided in Cambodia, he was after to Pearl Islands, like he was definitely an article based in that season. I was curious what he's doing, but he was definitely doing great in that season. Then he got blindsided by Wentworth with an idol. There were 9 votes for her, but then she brought 9 votes cast against her, and which is probably still one of the best blindsides in show's history. It's unfortunate what happened because I really love Savage. He's someone that probably was destined to make a for, honestly. Yeah, I remember I was like, no, not Savage! So he's definitely destined for a return in this type of season. I'm sure he's someone that definitely would love to be on the show again, and definitely, hopefully, something won't happen again. And of course, I also put Terry Deeds. Come on, Terry, come on. I'm really hoping that we get Terry Deeds returns again, honestly. Like, it's fortunate he waited this long for second chance, and of course, what happened to his son, which was very sad and pretty emotional, honestly. And honestly, he was someone that honestly could easily won Exile Island, but again, last round was really in favor, though. But I think it's probably why they kind of went round 3, honestly. But yeah, I'm really hoping that we get to return and to really prove and to give his true second chance. And all that. And I also put Jervis here. I think Jervis will definitely be also a good turn as well. So being in the first season Borneo and being lazy sliding above his water. And so I didn't really mind seeing Jervis playing again, honestly. The guy was very likable and funny and great, and even though he did the end votes in above his water, he in some ways kind of been like, well, he does someone that has a great personality and incredibly entertaining, and I would definitely love to see him play again. Like, actually would, and I feel chance he could definitely prove himself to be, and I'm probably saying that has been a long time since the season, so I'm sure the guy has probably grown a lot more, so we'll see on that. And I also put Troy down on the list, I think, and it's fortunate how Troy's doing with kind of treating Game Changers, honestly, because he had a good few episodes, but as I said, he was pretty much just Brad's right hand man. He wasn't really like standing out each next season. Which fortunate because I love Troy's. Because that Troy's hand was definitely one of the bright spots of One World, and I think another chance to them, he could definitely try to prove himself, honestly. And I'm not sure he wants being on the show, but I also put Steven on the list as well. Steven Fishback from throwing up Tokyo and also being in Cambodia, where he was first played that Steel vote. I mean, he's probably a big fan, honestly. I'm still not saying he wants to be on the show, honestly, but I still put him in the cast. He's done something I think is a worthy player. Playing someone I hopefully want this episode. I would love to see Steven again, honestly. I mean, put Keith Nail on the list as well. I mean, it's like Keith Nail, obviously, and he someone that would definitely be for a good time. And I'm not sure if this could be on the show, but I also put Bobby John here from Guatemala and Palau. I mean, honestly, I'll probably have to return at some point, honestly. I would love to see Bobby John return, especially in terms of the modern era Survivor, honestly. I'd love to see the guy return at some point. And the last one, honestly, I'm still debating honestly if the film this one too, but I'm just going to be a Big Tom Alex. I think I'm going more Big Tom, honestly, because I think that's like the more likely choice, honestly. Because I'm not sure if that's supposed to be on the show yet, honestly. I mean, if you're doing like for third chance season, you definitely probably have to put Big Tom Alex on the list. On his questions with guys, then I think I'm up for Big Tom here, because that seems very more likely. Now for the females, which it's actually pretty difficult actually, because not only that, still there's definitely a lot more decent good females that definitely deserve a third chance. So that was easy, but I mean, one obvious one I went is Michaela. She of course was part of that big blindside in Memphis Gen X, and she was still a great player, a great personality till then, and she was alright Game Changers, but she definitely had good moments. And I think in 13 she could definitely try and more prove herself, and trying to, and she's probably making pretty watches in both seasons, and she just looks like she can't play the game, so definitely on the list as well. And I don't know what to be about. I also put Shireen here as well. And I was fortunate that she ended up being someone voted out, and it's weird that she was someone I really couldn't stand in multiplayer, but I think it was just that Will is not gotten to appreciate her more, honestly. And I was actually curious to see what she would do if she would be in a second chance season. And unfortunately, she ended up getting second voted out, so. And since long time, she's definitely going to try to prove herself again. And I also said the same thing with PG as well, which I also put on the cast as well. She was the third one voted out the season, and she's definitely someone that could definitely make it. I'm pretty far she's given that a chance, honestly. Again, she was someone that really hasn't got the best favors in her, so. Well, yeah. And if I also put Kimmy Campbell on the cast as well. Someone who's trying to make a great big move with Jeremy, and I would also love to see Kimmy get on. So, I think we all would love to see Kimmy play again. Hell, I love to see him and Brenda as well. I would love to see Brenda play again as well. But I don't know if she wants to run on sleep by stuff on the cast, and I'm being put the same with Corinne as well. And well, one of the biggest female villains of the show's history, and everything good reason. It's someone that we get. She really is someone where you love or you hate her, and I honestly love her. She was probably one of my favorite parts of Gabon, and even one of my favorite parts of Cam Moen, honestly. So I definitely love to see it play again. I also put Tasha on the list as well from Kagyan Cambodia. I mean, I hope to see Tasha turn again. But it's good that she wanted to becoming a greater challenge player in Kagyan. She's pretty much becoming a GOAT in Cambodia. I think she kind of realized that, so I think that's why she could probably be again to try to prove some more that she really is a great player, and I want to love that. And I also put Jenna Lewis here, and I would definitely love for Jenna Lewis return on Survivor. Saying that it's been years since we have seen her on, so I think this type of season would be perfect for her bringing back, and I also have Kathy O'Brien from my cases as well. I would definitely want her back as well. Now, last story is definitely interesting, because I was kind of bad for three main choices. There's some choices you could have swapped out, honestly, but there's definitely little choices. There's definitely a lot of interesting choices for females, at least I'm big right now. You could have got Val Isaac back, but seeing how she kind of basically, I'm not sure that's going to happen, honestly. Honestly, I also put Amy Cusack from Grand Wanty Micronesia, Kat from One World, Sierra Dawn Thomas, Chaos Cass, and Alicia Vander from Australia Outback and All Stars. And originally I had Alicia on the list, but in the end, I think I'm going with Sierra. Because again, all these choices that seem like the more obvious, more pretty much likely choice, honestly, between all these people. Honestly, and I'm not sure. I'm not saying I might not see people like Sierra, like Cass or Cal show again. It's just at this point it kind of seems like the more likely choice on it. Especially how pretty much life has changed. When I met you, I'm married to Joe from Multiple Parts. I think they got engaged, honestly, so. Honestly, it wasn't a huge fan of Sierra in the birth of seasons, honestly. She didn't do that to really impress me, but honestly, man, at that time around, she definitely had probably learned from herself, could definitely prove to be a great player, honestly. I know that there's potential in Sierra, then there's definitely a good season for her, so. To recap, here's the cast I would put for this season. So, yeah, this is more of an idea than anything. I'm not sure this is actually going to do this season. Yeah, this is just for fun, honestly, but this is what I would love to happen. Where we have David Wright, Caleb Reynolds, Andrew Sattler. Where we have David Wright from Life is Gen X and Intersection, Caleb Reynolds from Cal Rock Game Changers, Andrew Savage from Pearl Island in Cambodia, Jervis Peterson from Borneo and Bluffers Water, Terry Dietz from Panama and Cambodia, Trey Zan from One World and Game Changers, Steven from Tocantins and Cambodia, Keith from San Juan del Sur in Cambodia, Big Tom here from Africa and All Stars. Again, as much as I want to see Lex from Africa and All Stars, I think Big Tom is the more likely choice, honestly. And I put Bonnie John from Guatemala, from Palau and Guatemala. And also have Michaela Bradshaw from Life is Gen X and Game Changers. Shireen from World Apart in Cambodia, PG from China in Cambodia, a lot from Cambodia, but I mean, like, come on, there's definitely a lot more likely ones, honestly. Yeah, Kim Book from Australia and Cambodia, Brenda from Nicaragua and Cameroon, Corinne from Gabon and Cameroon, Sierra John Thomas from World Apart and Game Changers, Tasha from Kagiana and Cambodia, General Lewis from Borneo and All Stars, and Kathy Bug O'Brien from Monkeys and All Stars. Again, it's kind of really just all fun on stage, but I think a season called Survivor Third Time to Shine, where we see third time players from previous seasons. It's definitely an interesting idea, honestly. It's definitely something that's actually pretty interesting on. And I wouldn't mind to do like casting stuff like they did, but I think it's something I think they might do if they have more between players that competed twice, honestly. Again, I would not include winners, honestly, because I think that would make a lot more sense. What is it? So it kind of a second chance, but this is an idea. I won't say it's probably likely to happen, but yeah, it's just an idea than anything, so I figured, well, just be a little idea. So okay, I think I do at least one Survivor-related video. Then, as a man, Survivor has reached 20 freaking years. 20 freaking years. Also, by the way, my apologies if I didn't do my Survivor-related videos Wednesday. I've been getting a lot of kind of going on lately with work and a lot of stuff, and my head's been kind of all over the place lately. Honestly, it's not like I haven't been motivated to do videos lately. It's just just with stuff on the virus and stuff else, that's kind of making me feel exhausted and all that. So again, if I haven't really been the best in terms of videos, I do apologize. Again, I did do videos on why kids bet all time and my top 10 shows that should get more seasons. I'll put that on my channel, but this week I will have reviews for Fear the Walking Dead Season 4 and 5, which I did pre-film. And I also have my review for Bioshock coming very soon as well. And I'll still be doing a later video. I'm either going to upload probably another casting video, or if I have time, edit my video where I rank all the fire making challenges on Survivor. But of course, you don't expect me to do a lot of Survivor-like content down the road. I have a lot of ideas for this type of content. And I ain't planning on doing a virtual series where I basically look back on every single season of the show, honestly, because, I mean, come on, I think that's inevitable, but I appreciate y'all that do enjoy my Survivor content. Again, Survivor's a true passion of mine, and I like that season long, I really do enjoy it, especially the episode reviews and the top 10s and all that. It's amazing, and Survivor is just... But anyways, thank you so much for watching, and truly honestly appreciate it. If you haven't already, be sure to like this video, be sure to share and subscribe, be sure to follow all my social media sites, all the description down below. I am saying well from saying more the views. I will see you next time, and as always, stay cool, everybody. Peace.